if you were to ask me what separates a beginner drummer from an intermediate drummer, I'd say, and one of the first things that comes to my mind, is dynamic variation. It's not what you probably think. Maybe you're saying, okay, well, surely it's timing and accuracy. Yes, goes without saying. But the extra secret thing is dynamic variation. So, dynamics simply means volume, and obviously variation means being able to vary your volumes. Being able to go from soft to loud in a controlled, in time manner. This also means being able to place accents wherever you like. Accents simply mean a louder note. So that's an accent. On the other end of the spectrum, we have ghost notes, which are literally the quietest you can possibly play a drum, but we won't be getting into that in this course. We're only going to be touching on accents. If you want a bit more proof of concept, it means you can take fills that are kind of flat line, all loud or all quiet. Sounds a bit stiff, sounds a bit rigid, and place accents within it. All of a sudden, it starts to sound a bit more interesting. So on and so forth. In level 1, we're going to be covering how to place accents in your right hand while playing 16th notes and getting accent patterns out. So that is a bar of being able to place accents in your right hand wherever you want. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's get on with it. Okay, in this first lesson, you're only going to need your right hand, and we're going to be talking a little bit about technique. This whole course also is not about speed. Speed comes with time once you've got the technique nice and accurate and comfortable. So we're going to play 8th notes. So that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But we're going to play an accent on the 1 and the 3. So you get lift up nice and high. And what I like to do is open up the hand. I'm going to show you in the left just so you can see it a little bit clearer. Maybe we show you over here. So I fling it up like this. You can see the hand opens. You may end up flinging a stick backwards like that, but you'll get used to it. So we're maintaining the grip here, not too hard, but enough to allow the stick to come here and not fly off into nothingness. Another thing you can do if you want to get a bit more technical, I personally use what is called molar technique. This is where instead of lifting up like this, kind of arms quite from the elbow a little bit, I personally like to lift from the wrist as if there's like a hairband or a string attached to it, and then do the hand flinging back. Notice, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you can get so much extra range of motion and therefore extra volume out of your stick because you've opened your hand up, you've got all this extra speed. So all we're going to do, lift the hand up, fling it forward, lift it up again. So I'm lifting from the wrist, fling it back, down. Also, when we hit the drum, once we have hit the drum, we freeze a couple fingers height off the snare drum. And this is called neutral position. If you make a little pizza slice on your drum here, that is neutral position. Just an inch or so off the snare drum. So we hit the drum and revert back to that position. Even when we're doing smaller stuff, always come back to the same point. It just gives us a sense of where home base is when we're doing lots of complicated stuff. Okay, take the left out. Accent. Lift either with the wrist or with the elbow, and as long as you're opening the hand a bit, flinging it back to fling it forward. So you close the fingers as you come down. So 1 and 2 and fling it up, 3 and 4 and. So every single hit I am resetting to neutral position. Lift from the wrist, fling it back, 1, neutral position, and then from here we come up just a tiny bit, just a little bit with the wrist, and 2 and, just to get a little bit of height to get a softer note. Same again, so lift, 1 and 2 and. We also want to aim for the middle of the drum, so let's bring it down. Again, slow as you need it to be. Remembering neutral position. Not coming up too high for those other hits either. You want to make the main event, that accent, and everything else is what we call a tap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sorry to disturb, but I just wanted to let you know that this is part 1 of a video mini course. To unlock the rest of the course in video format, just like this, follow the link that is just down in the description. Unless you're getting on just fine with the exercises and never want to see my face ever again. That's fine, I will forgive you. It just depends on how you learn best, but I do suggest the video format is a lot better because I know for a fact that everyone plays these exercises and tries to learn things much too fast. So these videos force you to learn things at the right speed. Either way, it is entirely up to you. Let's get back to it. You might find initially the timing of that accent is a bit loosey-goosey. That is fine because you're learning so much new stuff. And also the tip of the stick is all of a sudden coming from all the way over here. So literally the amount of time it takes for it to get down here can be a bit longer. So it just is a bit of an adjustment period. So we're going to use this track now, play along with it, doing just this exercise. Try and count out loud while you do it. And it is more important that the technique is right. If you find you're getting to a speed and you're reverting back to something different to what I've been showing you, maybe take a step back, just really make sure everything is nice and comfortable and as you want it to be. All right, let's do it. So we've got the 8th note of this, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and nice and relaxed, more relaxed than you think. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we're going to stop now, and there's going to be a new tempo, and the 8th note speed is 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and really experiment with how far you fling that stick back. Remember, it's all about how wide you open the hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good stuff. New tempo. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good stuff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as this gets faster, it will get smaller and smaller. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and still aiming for the middle. Still trying to get that kind of neutral position. And 2 and 3 and 4 and with the 3 small hits, see if you can get them the same height. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 2 and 3, counting out loud still. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and new tempo, still going up. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Try not to rush. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more tempo change. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. well done on completing today's exercise. As I mentioned before, this is part of a larger video course, but if you want that whole full Monty, you can have it. Just follow the link down in the description. That means we're going through things step by step, really breaking it down. I'm playing along with you and also making you practice at the right speed, which is way, way slower than you think it should be, as you've just discovered. So if you want that, follow the link down there. If you don't, and you just get along well with the on the page exercises, that is completely fine too. We all learn in different weird and wonderful ways. So if that works for you, roll with that. Either way, see you in a video somewhere. Have a good day. Mwah.